Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Africah Harrigan, and today I wanted to share with you my impressions of the Louis Vuitton Card Holder. This is a fabulous piece to have in your collection, but before we get into that, I just wanted to say that today is such a beautiful day. There are no rain clouds in sight. The sun is shining ever so brightly, and in all honesty, after I film this video, I think that I am going to go to the beach. So let's go into the aesthetics of the piece. In front has the Louis Vuitton logo surrounded by iconic icons of the red fleur all around it, and you can see that it is exactly identical in the back as well. You'll see that there's one credit card slot here and one on that side, and in the middle is a slip compartment that is designed to hold 2 or more cards. I've only been storing 4 cards in here so far. I haven't really been storing too many cards for the simple fact that if I stretch the canvas, if I keep training the canvas to hold multiple cards, the day that I want minimal cards and this card holder gets turned upside down, your cards are going to fall out, because now it is so used to holding 6 or 7 cards versus just holding a minimal amount of cards. And that's the reason why I don't necessarily add too many cards. To be honest with you, the reason of me even wanting this piece to begin with is because I not necessarily didn't want a small wallet, but I just wanted a smaller, compact card holder. As you know, that I have the daily organizer, and my daily organizer is so precious to me. I love it. However, it's not all of the time I have a need to walk around with such a large wallet, travel organizer slash clutch. So inside of here, not only can it hold cards, but it can also hold some cash. I'm not going to fold my cash, like double it up like this and keep doing that, because when you do that, you'll create unnecessary bulge. However, if you fold it up at least just once, just regular, and then you go ahead and put it inside of the card holder, then to me it works out a whole lot better. So that's what I'm doing right now, just putting this inside so that you can see what it looks like. One of the things that I love about the card holder is that your cards are not necessarily exposed. And when I say that, it covers a significant portion of the card. You only see a slit there. You only see a slit of money up top. You can't really tell if it's a $100 bill, if it's a $5 bill. You have no idea. So I love the seclusiveness and the mystery behind the card holder, and still being able to effectively conceal all of your information. And on this side, you see it's just a strip here as well. So the money is up top. One of the things that you know, comparatively I've seen is, you know, or really experienced, receipts. Where do you put your receipts when you have the card holder or using it as a wallet? There's nowhere to put your receipts. That to me is a definite con, because I'm the kind of person, I love an organized purse, and I don't want to take my receipts and put them in slip compartments inside of the purse. I don't just want to, I'm definitely not going to stuff them inside of my card holder, because I don't want it to stretch out unnecessarily. And so what I ended up doing was using my Louis Vuitton key pouch as a receipt holder. I know it sounds so silly to use a key pouch as a receipt holder when I'm using my card holder, but in all honesty, it worked, and I still managed to keep my purse really neat. So I would say that that's a definite con. If you're going shopping and you're going to multiple stores and you have multiple receipts, the Louis Vuitton card holder does not have anywhere for you to put them, and that is a con. So let's go ahead with this. So here's my daily organizer that I often use as a wallet. This is it in size comparison, so you can see how small and compact and so slender and beautiful the card holder is. I can use this in multiple ways. I'm going to show you this not only with the daily organizer, but I'm also going to share it with you with other items that I have as well. Because that's a pro, guys. That is a pro, that the card holder is nice and flat. It is like an invisible wallet. If I place this inside of my jeans or my pants, sometimes it's easy to forget that it's there because it's just that flat. And sometimes if I place it in other places, I'm not definitely going to take this and just throw this inside of any of my purses because it's so small and so flat that I don't want to fish for it. So I'll take it and I'll slip it inside of one of my compartments, or just place it inside of something first and then put it inside of my purse, like what I do with the daily organizer sometimes. So what I'll do here, as you can see, I have a plethora of card slots, and that's one of the things that I absolutely love about this daily organizer that Louis Vuitton has created, that it gives me an option of putting everything in a place and having all my cards in one place. I didn't purchase this needing more card space. I actually just purchased this for the purpose of being able to quickly downsize this, so I don't always have to walk with this. So in placing this, here's one example of where I can put it. I can actually open up the removable pouch here, because this pouch right here is removable, and I can take the card holder and place it inside. I can take it and place it inside and close it, buckle it and close it. I don't usually do that very often though, even though that's an option. Another option of the card holder being so small and so chic and so compact, I can actually remove this pouch here and place the card holder in its place, and that's how it will look. So it's nice, but I don't like to take out my pouch even though that's an option in showing you guys. I don't like taking my pouch out. So what I'll do is I'll put it inside of the cassette compartment in the back. And when you put it inside of the cassette compartment, can you see that? Yes. When you put it inside of the cassette compartment, it does not bulge my item, and that's what I love about the card holder. Look at this. There is no bulge in the back of the daily organizer. There's no bulge in the front of the daily organizer. And then when I rotate this to the side, you can tell that the canvas is still not being stretched. And that is definitely a serious pro for me with the card holder. Also with the card holder, if I go ahead and I show you how this looks inside of other items, let's go ahead and take my Pochette accessoire for example. Love the Pochette accessoire, by the way. I recently did a video on this, sharing with you how you can dress up this casual purse with a chain strap from the Louis Vuitton Pochette Felice. And all of those chain options are really fabulous, guys. So if you have a chain, even if it's not necessarily from Louis Vuitton, but you just have a chain strap, then you can definitely remove the strap, the leather strap here, and really decorate this bag really nicely. So inside of here, there's a slip compartment and a main compartment, and the card organizer fits effortlessly inside of the slip compartment for the Pochette accessoire. This is a great item to own, and in all honesty, I am considering purchasing all three. And the azure, damier azure, and also in a monogram print. This Pochette accessoire works awesome as a catch-all inside of my purses. And then at the same time, it really works really nicely as a casual purse. So let's say I'm downsizing it and I just want to take my Louis Vuitton card holder with me, and I put it inside of the slip compartment. You see how it looks in the back? You see how it looks right there? You can't even tell it's there. I'm gonna go ahead and close this, and look. You can't tell that the card holder is inside. You just can't tell. It's just that slender. And I love that. It fits perfectly. So if you have the Pochette accessories, this is how it looks inside of it. And just pull that down just a little bit. It doesn't take up too much space at all. So the card holder slash invisible wallet works out really well. Now let's say I have a big purse. You know I love big purses. So I have more big purses than I do smaller bags. And I'm not necessarily, let's say if I don't want to bring the daily organizer with me for the day, and I really have to downsize my purse, content. Something that I don't always like doing, but it is very necessary in some occasions to do. So I'll just go ahead and show you how I pack this inside, or where I'll place it inside of my larger purse. So here is my newly acquired piece. Oh, my baby, my Louis Vuitton Alma. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm not going to tell you or go into the impressions yet for the Louis Vuitton Alma, but as you can see so far, I am totally loving this bag. Totally loving her. She is so precious. Anyhow, so let me get into the card holder where I like to put her if there's an occasion where I need to downsize and I'm not going to bring my Louis Vuitton daily organizer, right? So I'll just go ahead and unzip, and instead of just throwing her at the base, I place her inside of one of the two compartments that's right here. There are two compartments. So you see how perfectly this card holder fit inside of the purse? I'm not struggling to place it inside of the compartment neither. It just effortlessly slips right in. And that works really well. Now this is what I mean when I say that if you just took the card holder and you threw it in and just used the two compartments in the interior front side of the bag for your keys, and you just take this and throw this in, look what's gonna happen. You can hear it, right? And then when you go into your purse, you have to search. You have to search for it. Especially if you have other contents inside of your purse. So the Louis Vuitton card holder will definitely work. And you know, I don't have the Pochette Felice here with me for this video. However, the Pochette Felice, as you know, have two removable pouches, and it has a slip compartment. It has 8 credit card slots and a slip compartment similar to how this has a slip compartment as well. And it's a lot more rectangular and it's a lot longer. But like I said, it's not all the time you need 8 card slots or you need 8 cards with you. You know, especially if you're on a weekend or if you're traveling. Or it's sometimes even if you're just out running errands, because usually the bulk of some of my cards actually come particularly for stores like Macy's, for example. Like say if I have a credit card for Macy's, for example, or JCPenney, or then it's not necessary for me to always walk with all that stuff, all that extra bulge. Or if I have reward cards or membership cards, it's not necessary all the time. But for something simple, for something casual, and even for an elegant occasion, if you don't want to walk with all of your cards, you just want to walk with your main cards, for example, like your debit card or your credit card, and you're going to need your IDs as well as your health insurance cards. I think those are more like essential cards to walk with all the time. So this baby here fits really good. So I just want to quickly show you how this, I just placed a card inside of the top slit. The top slit compartment actually does not reveal your card, period. You see, look, there's no card in it, but then if I go like that, you'll see a card right there. So I guess your more important cards, even though the sides don't necessarily reveal your cards, but the more important cards that you will probably reach for less frequently, like let's say your driver's license or your health insurance cards, you know, cards that you'll reach for less, I would put in this compartment. That's what I would recommend. And then the cards that you know you're going to be using all the time or accessing multiple times throughout the day, then you'll put them here, like what I did. I placed them here on the outside, so it's just like boom, bam. Oh. Anyway, so that pretty much concludes my impressions of the card holder. I love this piece. Will I recommend the Louis Vuitton card holder? Absolutely. It is definitely something that you want to have in your collection. This would fit great inside of a Louis Vuitton zippy wallet. It will fit inside of the zippy organizer. It would also fit inside of an insolent wallet from Louis Vuitton if they're still making them. So basically, for a larger wallet, the Louis Vuitton card holder can fit, and you can have it as an addition, as a thing to hold additional cards, or you can just have it just in case you're willing to downsize really quickly, like if you're working and then afterwards you're going to meet out with some friends and you just want to just carry just a small little card holder. It works really, really well for that purpose. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to my Louis Vuitton card holder impressions video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos on a card holder, for example, an update, wear and tear, I hope it's not too much, wear and tear, then let me know. Just give me a thumbs up and I'll know that that's an indicator that you want to follow up on this piece, pretty much. Also, thank you so much, all of my new subscribers, for joining. My YouTube family is growing, and it's really awesome to have you all being a part of my YouTube family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave it in the comment box below. I get back to everyone as often as I can when I'm free and I'm available. I always do my best to respond and answer all questions. And if your question, more than likely, eventually will make it into one of my Louis Vuitton question and answer videos. So don't be shy. Ask anything you want as far as it pertains to Louis Vuitton or the Louis Vuitton card holder, since that's the topic of this video. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Africah Harrigan. Stay beautiful.